breath. Feel the vibration, if you can imagine the vibration that would be coming from the singing bowl through the senses of the ears. And find your breath. On the next inhale, follow the breath to the top of the breath and pause there, and then exhale all the way out. Keeping the eyes closed, we're going to inhale for a count of 3, hold the breath at the top for a pause, and exhale for a count of 5. So start to inhale through the nose. Hold and pause at the top, exhaling through the nose again for a count of 5. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 5. Inhale for 3. Allow the shoulders to be soft. Pause at the top. Exhaling now for 5. And as you continue in this rhythm of inhale for 3, exhale for 5, notice if the shoulders are drawing up or the collarbones are drawing up as you're inhaling. Try to allow the softness of the collarbones, the shoulders, and just a sinking down, down, down as you allow the belly to just be soft and even to roll out as you exhale. And as you inhale for 3, draw the belly in, pausing at the top, shoulders remain relaxed. Exhale for 5, belly goes soft. One last time as we inhale for 3. Pause. Exhale. Pausing at the bottom. And when you're ready, open the eyes gently. Inhale. And just rest a moment with the eyes on the floor. Feel into the body, the release of tension of your day. Resting here. And then gently open the eyes fully. And let's just start to raise the hands. Inhale, looking up. Hands meet at the top. You can turn the palms outwards so the backs of the hands meet and look at each other, and then exhale, pushing the air as hard as you can, but gently at the same time down towards the floor on the exhale. Inhale, scoop the air up. Look up to the ceiling, press the chest up towards the ceiling, turn the backs of the palms, press through the air as you gently land back. Maybe look down with the chin to chest. Remember, this is a gentle practice, feeling the opening at the back of the neck. Inhale, Look up at the ceiling. Look up with the eyes towards the ceiling, even looking towards the crown of the head with the eyes. And on that exhale, draw the chin to chest. Be mindful of what is happening inside the body, in that cervical spine area of the neck. Inhale, rise. Exhale, come back to center. As you inhale, you're going to look to the left. Exhale over to the right. Just turning the head and nothing more, just the head. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Let's go a little faster. Inhale, left. And you may hear that cricking and creaking of the neck as it turns in the cervical area of the spinal cord, attaching the skull to the spine. Come back to center. Let's inhale. Open the mouth. Ha. So with the next, if you are sitting on a block, take your block out, just place it to the side. And we're going to take our right arm under left arm over the top, and make eagle arms. So you may need to be with the backs of hands together like so, or you might be able to bring the hands and the palms face each other with the thumbs facing each other like so. So if this is good for you, if it's not and it's too much, if you do have an injury that you are busy recovering from, then just take the backs of the hands, or as you'll see on my other side when we do this, my hands will be here, which is also fine. So if you want to go into the full eagle arms, we're going to inhale, and making circles, gently draw yourself over to the right hand side. Exhale down. Inhale up. When you inhale up, go back with the head, look up at the ceiling. Exhale down, making big circles. Inhale up. So a nice flexion in the spine as you come forward, and extension in the spine as you go back. Inhale, exhale down. Come back to center, and let's go the opposite direction. So inhale, come over to the left hand side. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up, draw through the abdominal muscles, and then exhale all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale one last time. Come back to center. Unbind the arms. Let the arms draw and float out to the sides. Take your fingertips so they are facing towards the ceiling. Now take your left arm and start to tap on the center of the chest with like the hand is in a cup. So making that and waking up the meridians in the body, waking up that prana. Let's tap all the way down the inside of the arm to the palm, to the back of the hand, and now let's tap all up the outside of the arm, back into inside of the arm, tapping, just gently, all the way back up, and then extend that left arm, right arm comes in and tap, 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 waking up the lungs, the chest, and let's go all the way down the inside of the arm. Flip the hand over, tapping all the way back up the shoulder into the chest or the pec area, and then tap one more time all the way down, all the way to the back, and then both arms go out. Gently allow the arms to float down, rest them on the floor, close the eyes for a moment. Feel that beautiful tingling and buzzing that happens through the body from that Tapping sensation, waking up that prana, that energy starting to awaken through the body. Take a deep inhale, exhale long. Please bring your hands to cactus arms as we start to rotate left and right, left and right. Being mindful of that lower back, waking up the lower back, saying good morning to that lumbar spine. Inhale, exhale, exhale right, inhale left, exhale right, inhale left. Making sure you keep the arms up. You might even like to close the eyes and just engage with this feeling of how it feels. For you this morning, maybe you're a little tight and you don't want to make those twists so deep. That's okay. Listen to your body. You are the best judge of what feels good inside your body. So come back to center. As you now start to dive that left hand under, right hand over, and bringing up into those eagle arms. And maybe try not to grab hold of the thumb. Don't hold the thumb. So if you're not reaching all the way around, rather just take the hands to the backs of the hands or leave a little gap in between. It's all good. We're going to inhale and raise the hands up towards the ceiling. And going over to the left hand side this time, we're going to exhale down, inhale up, look up at the ceiling, pull up out of the body, extend the spine back, exhale down, inhale as you come around, and exhale down. Last time, come up to center. Let's draw all the way back as far as possible, lifting up the elbows. Exhale, come forward, release the arms. And this time, sweep the arms towards the back. Spider fingers go towards the back. We're going to lift up tall. So you're going to lift up through the chest. Draw the shoulder blades back, look up to the ceiling with the eyes. The shoulder blades are drawn all the way back as much as possible. A big heart opener. And then as you exhale, bring the hands forward. And it's almost like hunching the shoulders forward with a big concave in the chest, chin to chest. Exhale it all out. Inhale. Let the hands roll back, the shoulders roll back, the shoulder blades touch one another. Open up the throat. Close the eyes. As you exhale and roll the shoulders forward, coming hunched. Maybe the backs of the hands rest on the floor. The chin goes to the chest. Exhaling it all out. Inhale, come back to center. Nice. Check in with how you're feeling now. A little bit warmed up. There's been some openings, some tapping, some stretching. Let's find our way over onto all fours. So on all 4 points, when you do your setup, just make sure your wrists and shoulders are over each other, hips and knees over each other. Look through the feet or look through the legs. Adjust the feet so that you don't see the feet. Make the fingers wide. So not fingers closed, but fingertips wide apart. As we do this little Majariasan, Bittilasan, cat-cow, we're going to inhale. Drop the belly down to the mat. Push the shoulders away from each other. So don't allow this to be happening. We're going to go through the crown of the head, so as if there's a piece of string pulling through that crown of head, going long, dropping the belly down. We're going to inhale here, exhale as we pull that tailbone down and underneath. as though you are pulling that tailbone underneath, dropping the chin to the chest. Inhale, push those shoulders away from the ears, crown of head reaches forward, sit bones reach back to the back of the room behind you, and then exhale, bring the chin down to the chest, exhale everything you have. So now I'm going to ask you to do a very interesting thing. I'm going to please ask you to put the weight in your right wrist, and your left shin is going to push into the mat. Feel that engagement in the hip and in the abdominals. Change. Go to the left side. So left wrist gets pushed into the mat. Right shin gets pushed into the mat. The engagement now happens in the hip flexors and in the abdominals. Let's change. Right wrist pushes in, left shin. So you're not pulling up, nothing leaves the mat. We're just pushing opposite with opposite. So let's push right in, right wrist, left shin, left wrist, right shin, right wrist, left shin. Push it into the mat. The weight comes off the opposite hand and shin. Left wrist, right shin, push them both into the mat. And let's go a little faster now that you've found that rhythm. Let's go right wrist. Remember, left shin is pushing also. Left wrist, right shin. Let's go faster. Nice. And come to center. Let's draw back the hips, crossing over the big toes. Let's just take the weight off the wrists for a moment. Make nice circles. Now, sit up nice and tall when you sit here. No slumping down like that. We're going to sit up nice and tall and just make circles one way with the wrists. Change direction. So mine are now coming onto the inside. Doesn't that feel good? Shake it up. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it to the sides. Shake it forward. Shake it up. And shake it down. Nice. All right. So as we come back, and we're going to make our way into extending that right leg back. Left arm forward, reaching for the front of your mat before you start to raise. So we're going to engage the abdominals, lift the right leg, the toes point down towards the mat, the left arm raises, and if you can, bring it level with the ear, reaching long through the fingertips, reaching and pressing through the back of the heel. Inhale, exhale as you draw that knee into the elbow and the knee to the nose. Inhale as you go long. Make sure the toes now pressing down towards the mat. Exhale as you draw in. Inhale, last time we go long, hold it here. Suck the belly in or draw that navel into spine, pressing and pulling. And then exhale. One last time. Hold it here. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Replace the hand and the shin on the mat. How are you doing? You look like you're doing great to me. Let's inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, come into that rounded cat. Inhale, go long. Exhale, chin to chest. Draw the hands back a little onto the mat with spider fingers. Dropping the head down, big arch in the back. Inhale, walk the hands out. Let's go with left leg goes long. Right arm reaches towards the corner of your mat. And then lift the back leg. Lift the front arm. Remember, Unfortunately, I'm unable to bring as high as I would like, but that's okay. Go with what you have. Inhale. Exhale, bring it all into the center. Squeeze. Inhale, go long. Toes look down at the mat. Fingertips point in front of you. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, bring that elbow into the knee. Nose towards the knee. Exhale it out. Inhale, go long. Last time. Deep inhale. Belly draws in. Exhale it out. Replace the hand to the mat. So we're going to try one more on each side just for a little bit of a difference. We're going to extend your right leg long and then draw that knee in and reach around with your left hand and take hold of the outside of the foot. Now pressing the foot against the hand, looking over your left shoulder. Keep breathing. Release the foot. Come back to the mat. Let's go a little ways down into a child's pose, almost into child's, but come back and draw back up and pop into almost a upward dog. Inhale, exhale, draw the hips all the way back to the heels. Inhale, exhale as you drop the hips towards the mat. Open up, look up at the ceiling. Just a soft backwards and forwards. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, last time. And as we do that on the opposite side now, so left leg extends. Maybe you can rest the toes on the mat just for the moment. And then bend in the knee. Now if this is not available to you, you can just stay here and maybe do little pumps. Even flex the foot and just pump up and down. And notice which muscles you are engaging when you do this. If you are still here and you want to reach around with your right arm, taking the outside of the foot and then looking over your right shoulder, press into the foot. Find a focus point just to settle your concentration. Pressing the foot into the hand. Releasing, don't let it slingshot all the way back, but rather just gently release that foot. And then come into a full child's pose with wide knees. So knees as wide as your mat. Draw the tailbone back to rest on the heels. And then drawing the hands behind you to hold on to the heels. The forehead meets the mat. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale it all out. Let it go. So if you'd like to raise yourself up and then scoot the feet around for a short Shavasana, we're going to draw ourselves down into the mat. So this was just a short warm-up session to allow you to go on with the rest of your day. You might like to bring your feet into Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together. And if you have blocks and you prefer, or you have cushions, you can just place them next to the sides of the thighs if you need to allow you to get into a more restful position, comfortable, and rest here. If this is not comfortable for you to stay for 5 or 10 minutes, then rather remove the blocks and extend the feet long. And allow the hands to be with the palms facing upwards, away from the body, so not touching the body. And then wiggle the feet and allow the feet to come to a stillness, just flopping out to the sides. Take a nice deep inhale, open the mouth. And notice if you are holding any tension in the eyes, in the forehead, in the cheekbones, or in the jaw. And as you lay here and I walk you through a small guided session, stay lying down, resting in Shavasana, beautiful resting pose, which is sometimes more difficult to do than one would expect. And that's okay. Find your place of ease here. With the eyes closed, unhinge the jaw. Relax the shoulders down. Allow them to melt into the floor, into your mat. Feel the connection of the upper back, the hips, maybe the shins on the floor and the backs of the heels or the soles of the feet, depending on how you have preferred your body to be in Shavasana. Engage the mind with the breath as you inhale. Follow the breath all the way up the spine to the crown of the head. And exhale it through Sahasrara, Ajna, Shuddhi, the throat, the heart chakra. Stay here at the heart chakra for a time and notice how your heart beat and the feeling around the heart is for you at this moment. Is there a holding on? Is there a peace? Is there a gentle heartbeat that you can feel?